Top 10 fall cover crops you must plant now for explosive spring growth. Hey Soilsage family, if you've been following the journey here on Soilsage Chronicles, you already know, healthy soil is the real secret behind every thriving garden. But here's something many gardeners overlook. What happens to your soil when your beds are at rest during fall makes all the difference come spring. Leaving your soil bare through fall and winter is like leaving your skin in the sun without protection. Erosion, nutrient loss, compaction, and microbial die-off. These silent garden killers creep in when we're not looking. That's why planting cover crops before winter isn't just smart, it's a game changer. Today, I'm sharing my top 10 fall cover crops that prep your soil for massive spring growth. Whether you're working raised beds, in-ground plots, or a backyard homestead, there's a cover crop here that's perfect for your setup. Let's dig in. Winter rye, the heavy-duty soil protector. If your garden battled erosion or compacted soil this year, winter rye is your soil's personal bodyguard. Expect fluffy, aerated soil that holds moisture like a sponge. Crimson clover, nitrogen lover's dream. This one's a favorite here at Soilsage Chronicles. Crimson clover fixes nitrogen naturally, feeding your soil exactly what heavy feeders like tomatoes and corn will crave in spring. Hairy vetch, the soil fertility booster. Hairy vetch might sound rough, but it's a gardener's best friend. It survives deep frosts and grows long, nitrogen-rich vines that smother weeds. Winter peas, for soft, workable spring beds. If you hate dealing with hard, clumpy spring soil, winter peas are your gentle fix. They're excellent nitrogen fixers, but what I love most is how soft the soil feels afterward. Their roots break up compaction, and when they die back, they melt into the soil almost effortlessly. Perfect for no-dig gardeners. Annual ryegrass, the root zone fixer. Unlike winter rye, annual ryegrass develops a crazy deep root system, sometimes reaching over 3 feet down. Daikon radish, Aegis dies, and daikon, and dodistines, nature's jackhammer. Gardeners call it the tillage radish for a reason. These long, powerful roots pierce compacted soil like a spear. As they decompose underground, they leave channels that improve soil structure and drainage. Buckwheat, fast growth, instant biomass. Buckwheat isn't frost-hardy like others, but plant it early in fall, and it grows lightning fast. It shades out weeds and leaves behind soft, organic matter that breaks down quickly. If you're racing against the cold and want something that works fast, buckwheat is your sprint crop before winter sets in. Oats are really great for beginner gardeners. If you're new to cover cropping and want something low maintenance, just go with oats. Austrian winter peas plus oats make a fantastic combo, a real dynamic duo. If you want to level up your soil, pair oats with Austrian winter peas. The oats act as a support system while the peas climb and fix nitrogen. Alfalfa is known as the deep feeder. It sends roots incredibly deep, pulling up minerals and micronutrients that regular crops just can't reach. When you cut it and leave it as mulch or till it lightly, it releases those nutrients right back into the topsoil. So, let's talk about how to plant cover crops the easy way. Here's the method I personally use on soilsage beds each fall. First, clear the bed of old plant debris, but, leave some roots behind to feed those helpful soil organisms. Then, just loosen the soil surface lightly. No need for deep tilling at all. Next, broadcast the seeds by hand, scattering them just like you're feeding chickens. After that, rake gently to cover the seeds, just enough so they make contact with the soil. Finally, give it a good watering once, and let the autumn moisture do the rest. If you're gardening in raised beds, don't worry. Cover crops work beautifully there too. You can chop and drop right in place and let the residue act as mulch. For no-dig gardeners, just cut at soil level in spring and plant directly into the root-rich layer. Here's what happens underground while you rest in winter. Soil microbes stay active, feeding on roots instead of going dormant. Nutrients lock in instead of leaching away. Compaction breaks naturally, making spring digging, pretty effortless. Organic matter builds quietly, creating a dark, crumbly soil texture. By spring, your garden isn't just ready, it's alive, primed, and already working for you before you even plant a seed. Gardening isn't just about what we plant in spring, it's about how we prepare in fall. Plants might sleep through winter, but your soil doesn't. If you give it something to do, it rewards you with lush growth, stronger plants, and fewer pest and nutrient problems down the line. So before you pack up your tools for the season, sow life into your soil. If this helped you, don't forget to subscribe to Soilsage Chronicles and share this with another gardener who needs healthier soil this spring. Let's build thriving gardens, one smart soil move at a time.